No, and here with Execration versus Tigers for the ESL 1 Mumbai qualifiers. Garen found up some creeps. In comes 40-37, but MyPay finds in some trouble as he gets caught in the bramble maze. The stomping from BHM as well. They will be able to bring him down.
The first of many bloodings.
Kimo gets tossed back over towards Zephyr, where 40-37 is waiting as well. They're going to fire off the bolt and stop the Bane in his tracks. Now with the lift as well, it's a lot of damage, but he will heal himself up with that life tap. Meanwhile, 40-37 getting jumped by the slug. He's actually going to die, but down goes Kimo as well. So both supports being hunted. Zephyr could be in trouble. Trying to run away from Garen, but then comes Tiny with the damage. Can he finish off the slug? Wand and the leap away will mean he survives, but Garen, well, still trying to find a kill onto Zephyr here. And Garen will chase into the tree. Zephyr getting low. Not quite enough damage to finish him off. One more right click still needed, and now Dendi comes in, and Moon and Dendi should be able to finish the job. Though Zephyr gets caught in the bramble maze, he still goes down. 14-37, there's a stampede. They want to get this guy. The X-Marks comes out. They've got the stomp available as well. There comes a torrent. There comes the boat. Momi and the TP's into the boat, but 14-37 is already dead. Avalanche being used to kind of slow down. Zephyr might get caught in the bramble maze here. Nope, no, actually going to pop the shadow of himself. Meanwhile, Garen is just blown up by 14-37 and the Tiny. And, well, Stampede now used, quickly stolen from Zephyr. Going to use it himself. Not False Promise comes out onto him. They're just trying to play around now as Dendi comes in, throwing down a bit of damage. In comes the boat. Not going to land onto anybody, though. Just sails right the way through. Kimo comes out of the Astral, immediately dead. Kefla does go down as well, though, and now the Avalanche toss combo onto VHM, but it's a tanky Centaur, gets a stun off onto Dendi. Moon just coming in with some right clicks. 14-37 here as well. The Astral should be enough to finish the job. It's not. No, they're actually healing him. Okay, finally, they find that kill. 14-37 gets it. Mid lane. X stolen by Zephyr. Moon comes in. There's the Avalanche, tossing him right the way back. Go long. Garrett needs to get himself out of this one. The Bramble Maze comes down, holding unit 40-37 and Mushi still for now. But the damage from the Slark coming in, trying to get this cheeky kill onto the Oracle will be successful, but he's in pretty deep. Can he get out of this one? Meanwhile, on the backlines, the boat comes through. Mumiander held still and brought down. Well, Garen in trouble. Towers are going to finish him off. He tries to smoke, but he is going to be okay. Meanwhile, Mushi being chased under tower here, but I mean, it's Slark in the backline. CNZ can't actually find it, but Den's going to come in. Once again, they're pinging Dendi. They want to get the OD. The Stomp comes out, in with the double edge as well, and that is going to be an OD falling. Smoked up, ready to roll. It's a Tiny that blinks forwards. Moon going to be in trouble. He's got no blink out of this one. Blink in, Stomp with the fear on the backlines. Does catch just onto Dendi there as Moon is separated from him. But the False Promise comes through from 14-37. A late save. He's actually going to try and TP back to base there. We'll drag him back with the X marks. Meanwhile, PHM stunning up the Medusa, who has stone gazed up, forcing the side of Execration to split up a little bit as they force Mushi in, and they will bring down Kimo. Kimo trying to get to the D ward here will be successful as Tigers are waiting. They're going forwards. Moon going to toss him back into his teammate. Ava slap him with that tree, and down goes Kimo. Well, Tigers, they're here to stay as they're looking towards this high ground, and there is nobody from Execration yet here to defend this, so Mushi can just get to work on that tower. Got himself a butterfly and a manta, so hitting pretty hard right now. Fortify will have to be used, and the Bramble Maze comes out onto Mushi. Mushi doesn't seem to have much intention of leaving. Actually, just quickly breaks the Bramble Maze with the Oracle there, immediately purges it. She's still going on this tower. Hello, team. You're leaving behind your Medusa because the Slark comes in with the BKB onto the backline, drawing everybody's attention away from the Medusa, but luckily 14-37 is on the case. Quick False Promise out onto Mushi. Going to try and keep him dandy on HP and toss him away as well, just making sure that Mushi gets out of here. Almost like they're apologizing for leaving him behind earlier, but now they find 14-37 with the Stomp, and now the Fear to get everybody else away. They'll bring down 14-37 on the backlines. Kimo tries to go for the wraparound play. Might pay with his life, though. He's dropping really low here in the toss will finish him off. Kimo goes down. The X marks. Well, cancelled out by the Astral from Dendi. Nice play there. As Gren is trying to chase forwards here, but I think they might need to get back on the side of Execration as Moon comes in. Ava toss. Guerrera is in trouble. Can they finish off Aris here? Forcing forwards. A couple more right clicks will be needed. He's a tanky old conker, but eventually he does go down to Mushi. Meanwhile, always looking for the +1. Oh, no, actually, it's 14-37 who's going to take the fall this time as BHM grabs that quick kill. Then comes in. Oh my god, the Sanity is doing a bit of damage. However, the Shadow Realm is going to help the Willow stay out of sight for now. DNZ just trying to get himself out. You're saying DNZ, it's actually Dens. Jiren They're trying to hold Mushi still. Mushi goes for the quick Manta dodge. Does dodge out the Stomp from the Willow, but doesn't dodge the Torrent. And actually, there's like 3 heroes bashing into him right now. Will be forced to pop the Stone Gaze, but as Dendi comes in, maybe they can look for a turnaround here. Meanwhile, Willow just trying to hold the rest of the team back. Fear out onto both the cores. Nicely done. Moon trying to follow up, but BKBs are popped. They just want to try and get in and get as much damage onto Dendi as possible. They have got the False Promise out onto him. Meanwhile, Moon taking some damage. They're going to put him to sleep and try to ignore him for now. Looks like the rest of Tigers are going to make it away. Dendi does die after the False Promise, though. That's pretty big. Moon could be in trouble as well now, trying to get himself out of this one as they fire off all the nukes they have. The stuns, the slows, the X marks, and down he goes. And Roshan will be the reward for Execration here. Tigers may be starting to sweat. Well, the regen rune, it's a trap. In they go with the Centaur Warrunner, but where's the follow-up damage? Dendi into the Roche Pit, trying to get himself away from danger, but he's in a bit of an awkward situation right now. Does have the blink to get away. Moonmeander might not be in that great a position, though, as he's just being held still on the slugs, chunking away. Do whatever you want. Meanwhile, Gurren have to force out that Shadow Realm. Stun, Avalanche going to keep him still. Meanwhile, Kilo goes for the, actually getting off the full duration Fiend's Grip there, and surviving as the Stampede comes out. Meanwhile, the return Fiend's Grip now out onto the Guerrera, onto the Conker here. Can they take him down in time, though? He's so tanky. Just trying to make it to the high ground. Not going to happen, though. Down he goes. Meanwhile, the Stomp comes in the backlines, takes down Moonmeander, and I look towards Kimo as well. Kimo just getting blown up by Mushi. This Medusa is pretty terrifying, doing a ton of damage with this Scatty. And from the high ground, it might be the Centaur falling as well, holding them still, chunking away. Just takes a while, but finally the team will get the kill, and that's an ultra kill for Mushi. This Medusa getting out of hand right now as they go down the middle lane. Tigers looking to maybe secure this game. Back themselves up now, everybody's off, however. Oh, that's a nice jump in. Follow it up with a beautiful little fear there, but it actually gets astraled off by Dendi. Gonna save 1437 for now. Meanwhile, Mushi being thrown around all over the place. Fiend's Grip out as well. Meanwhile, Kimo gets brought down eventually. Gonna free up the Medusa. The Astral as well, doing everything they can to try and help Mushi survive this one. Mushi comes back. Snake thrown out. Stone up onto the high ground as BHM follows him up there, but it does get the Stone Gaze off in time. And actually, this is Kimo on the front lines. This might be the Bane going down, but they can't quite find the last bit of damage there as they jump in with GRN. He's trying to find the damage with the, but no, he's gonna die. Silence out as Mushi just immediately blows up. He's found himself a Bloodthorn. And Kimo just dies. Look for BHM as well now. Being chased down by Dendi. A nice bit of damage coming in, but he just pops that Stampede and trying to get everybody out of this one. Boat does fly onto no one. Now the Stomp comes in. Dendi with the BKB. Quick response. False Promise as well out onto him and the Lotus Orb, as BHM might be the one falling from this one. Yep, down goes the Centaur. Into the Roshan pit we go. Tigers looking to get Roshan and DANZZ trying to come in and blow them up quickly. The Astral comes out. Dendi, though, he's actually going to be forced around a little bit. False Promise finally comes out onto him, but Dens actually gets a kill onto 1437 on the Oracle. Meanwhile, Medusa on the front lines gets a boat dropped on her face. They'll toss her back, try and get her to safety as she stuns up Zephyr there as Den's held in the air. But it's actually the Slug who's going to end up getting that Aegis and Cheese, and now he comes forwards, popping that BKB. Mushi with the double damage, but they'll put him to sleep, trying to keep him still. Dendi on arriving as well. Dens might be losing this Aegis sooner than he thought as he's silenced up onto the high ground, hexed away as well, but he's flying away from this fight. Nope, they will be able to bring him down despite the double stop from BHM buying him a little bit of time, but not enough. In comes the boat onto no one. Mushi popping the Stone Gaze, trying to get a bit of damage off, trying to kill anybody he can here as Dens just can't find a target. Nice little Astral from Dendi forced him to leap the wrong way. Dendi is still chasing, really wants to kill this guy, but of course knows how to be careful as well. Hex comes out, they're gonna be able to kill this Slug twice. Doesn't get the Cheese off. And maybe, just maybe, Tigers might have taken this one. Slark's still dead for 35 seconds. Is it enough time to end the game, though? Well, they're going to have to get some other kills around it. Nice force stuff away from BHMs. He tries to go in for the Stomp. Meanwhile, the damage, the Hex. Chemo's taken down. Mushi just doing so much damage, sitting on this front lines on this Medusa. You don't want to come near, and the toss back onto the Conker as well. Stomp to follow it up as well, but there's a count stop coming out from BHM, but they get the kill, and down comes the Sanities. Conker is dead for 88 seconds. I don't think they're going to come back from this one as the tier 4s are being taken. They'll look towards the Slug once again. Hex comes out. GG is called. Tigers will finally take this game.